Welcome to Peace of Mind Therapy LLC podcast. Today we are talking about our road to India. We want to welcome back Dr. Joanne Frederick, Mrs. Unity World USA. She has been an advocate for mental health. She's an author. She is my friend.
Yes, don't forget that part.
Absolutely, absolutely. And she is a radio show personality host as well. So, Dr. Frederick, you've been in the mental health field for over 30 years now. What keeps you passionate about being in this field?
People. People are in this field. So whether they're my clients that I work with one-on-one, whether they're students that I'm training how to be counselors, or whether they're my colleagues, people is what keeps me in this industry.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, what have you noticed have been some of the biggest challenges that are facing women and their families today?
I would say self-esteem, women's self-esteem.
Yes.
So whether it is a lower self-esteem in terms of them believing what they can do, and that might even relate to raising their children. So let's say a woman is a single parent, the belief that she can be the best single parent. Let's say it is the woman is getting married or is married, but that belief that she can do whatever it is that she wants to do.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Now, tell us about your travels. You've been to so many different states as Mrs. Unity World USA. Tell us about some of the communities that you ventured into, some of the advocacy that you have done in the U.S. as well as beyond.
Yeah. So I always like travel, but winning Mrs. Unity World USA on the USA World pageant system allowed me to expand that. So I thank them for the opportunity. Thank you, Akila, and the crew, if you're listening. And that has allowed me to do a lot of mental health related things throughout the country. So whether it's presenting or judging other pageants, because as a mental health therapist and pageant judging, there's a lot of transferable skills. So one of that is looking at these women's communication style.
Okay.
And maybe even looking at how they interview, being a part of that. And so those things is what allowed me to go throughout the United States, but also internationally. I've been doing some community service lately, whether it's virtual internationally or in person. So recently I went to the Bahamas with my sorority and we did a lot of community service there.
Wow.
And then the biggest travel that I'm preparing for right now is India.
Love that. Love
I'll
that.
be going there in September to compete
Yes.
in the Unity World pageant.
Okay.
I'll be meeting many women from across the world, from Japan, China, India, Venezuela, Cameroon, like so.
Yes, yes. And meeting so many different women from different cultures and backgrounds. You know, what does that experience mean for you? Like, what is your takeaway from that?
My takeaway is that women, we are diverse. Even if we look alike, we're from the same culture, maybe even the same race, we are so diverse. So I'm excited to bring what it looks like USA culture to the world stage in India. So when I say that is even in the people in the USA, we are diverse. So for example, yes, I was born and raised here, but I'm first generation American. My parents are immigrants. They migrated from Trinidad and Tobago, and my entire family are from the Caribbean islands. So I'm excited to bring me somewhere else and what that means to me.
Wow, that is so awesome. I love that. I love that. And speaking of what it means to you, as you do travel abroad to India, you know, and other places around the world in the U.S., what do you want the world to know about Dr. Joanne Frederick?
She don't play.
Yes.
I would like, learn about me. I would like the world to know that I try to practice what I preach. So I'm preaching self-care, drink your water, take your medication, your vitamins. But I would like the world to know that even though I speak that, I'm also trying to do it as well.
Absolutely.
So it reminds me, I have a statement that I say that even the therapists need therapy.
Yes, indeed.
And for people who don't understand what that means, so even the dentists need a dentist.
Yes.
So the dentists can't do their own dental work. And the world needs to know that I'm an advocate for mental health awareness, but I'm also, like everyone else, not perfect, always have different areas that I'm striving to achieve well in.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think you talked about this because I was going to ask you not only how you're preparing physically, beyond the makeup, beyond the glam and all of that good stuff, but how are you preparing emotionally for this journey?
Yeah, emotionally.
Yes.
So my emotionality connects with my spirituality. So I pray. I meditate. I actually journal. I journal my wins every day, no matter how small the win is. And another way that I prepare emotionally is actually speaking to people who are in India or went to India. And I hear, tips, pros and cons. I've been through some trainings through the pageant system on what to expect and how to be.
Yes.
And one of the biggest things is to go with the flow.
Okay.
Right? Because in other parts of the world, they do things different.
Yes, they do.
And we, tend to, we as in USA representing, tend to try to go in and take over and do it our way. And so that's one of the ways that I'm preparing is to kind of just go with the flow and be in the here and now.
Okay, I love that for you. And so how does mental health advocacy connect with your pageantry journey?
Yeah. So I believe that if I did not have mental health advocacy, I would not have been going this far in pageantry.
Okay.
So one of the things people may not know is pageantry is really about an advocacy. What is it that you're passionate about?
Okay.
So it's not about the hair, the makeup, the glamour. That just amplifies what your message is.
Yes.
And so that's how I go about and what my advocacy is.
Awesome. Now, what would you tell a woman who is thinking about entering the pageantry world, but is just not sure if it's a good fit for her?
I would say just do it. What's a good fit? Does that mean that you might not win in that system or, you don't fit in, you don't look like the other women in that system? You're not doing it for anybody but you. I would also tell her that being a part of a pageant and in the pageant industry will elevate skills that you need to have in the world. So that is communication skills. That is interviewing skills. That is how you walk into a room, how you present yourself, how you speak, how you carry yourself. And it all relates to building confidence and self-esteem. That's what I will tell her.
Yes. And you bring up a good point. So for someone that is struggling silently, that just feels like they don't have those skills, what would you recommend for them to gain that confidence, to gain that self-esteem, and that courage to move forward, with what they would want to do?
Yeah, I would tell them just do it.
Yes.
One of the things that surprised me the most is as a judge on the other side of pageantry, when I interview girls to women, many of them join the pageant because they're shy. Because they're introverted, because they don't like public speaking. So they push themselves. And I watch them and I'm like, wow, you would never know that you don't like that. But it's because they had some training. They pushed past that fear of, oh, no, I'm going to have to speak in public. And they're doing well. They're thriving.
Wow. Yes. And that speaks to just the growth and, what you talked about a little earlier and building those qualities.
Yes.
And so what has been preparing you for this international journey? What has it taught you about yourself?
It has prepared me. Well, what has taught me about myself is that I'm resilient. And it has also taught me that I'm also fearful. But I pushed through the fear. So like earlier on in preparing, the United States was in a war. The early part. And I was like, oh my gosh, what does this mean? Does this mean I can't go? I shouldn't go? Does this mean I can't represent the USA? Like, what does that mean? And so preparing taught me that I can have an opinion and I can move forward. And it's not about a wrong answer or a right. It's about being able to express my values and my views.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Now, what would you like to say to your family, your friends, your sponsors, your colleagues, and your supporters that have been, journeying with you and helping you, through this process and helping you to prepare? What would you like to say to them?
First, two words. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And thank you. But also, even though it's me and you're looking at me, it took all of us to get me to this point. And it's going to take even more of us to continue the journey. I couldn't do this without the phone calls, people asking me, hey, did you, where you getting your dress made? People asking, how can I help? Or people just listening to my stories.
Yeah.
And so all of that, it took the village and it's still taking the village.
Absolutely.
But one thing that I would like them to know too is that God sends his people.
Yeah.
And what that means is the moment that I need something, somebody pops up and was like, hey, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yes.
Absolutely.
And so the message is to all of my supporters, family, friends, sorors, sisters, everybody, keep pushing. Look at me as an example. And even when I send those little messages on social media, take it in because it's for you.
Yes, yes. Yeah. And speaking of social media, how can they follow you and support you in this journey?
Yeah. So
how can they reach you? Yes, yes, yes.
One of the biggest places is my Instagram page, and it is Dr. Joanne Frederick or Mrs. Unity World 2526. They can follow me there. I am taking all kinds of donations from clothes to money. And folks could text me, call me, email me.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, there you have it, family. We are officially headed to our road to India. So stay tuned for highlights, journeys on our travels, and our advocacy for mental health as we continue to go across the globe. I'm your host, Mrs. Jermaine Graves, a.k.a. Mecca, and I'll be present with Dr. Frederick, Mrs. Unity World USA in India, following her journey. So make sure you stay tuned, and you can follow us on Facebook at Peace of Mind Therapy, LLC, or on Instagram at POMT247, and that's POMT as in Peace of Mind Therapy, 247 on IG. And if you're interested in joining us for a future retreat, feel free to visit our website at www.peaceofmindtherapyllc.com, and we look forward to seeing you soon. So stay tuned, click the like button, and subscribe.